2030 come into effect on January 1st, 2016, we all aim to increase prosperity, social inclusion and environment sustainability in our society by following Sustainable Development Goal frameworks. However, many people are not aware about SDGs and how to implement this complex and ambitious agenda. There is a framework, there is a tremendous potential as well as urgency to achieve SDGs. However, there is need for a simple framework which can help individuals and institutions in understanding and implementing the SDGs as well as measuring the progress and identifying most effective ways to implement SDGs and communicate the results to the world. Our course will elaborate various steps to be followed during its implementation, evaluation and communication of the results.
Social, political, economic and environmental issues are different at national, regional and global levels. For example, in India, issues like unemployment, corruption, crime, pollution, etc. needs to be addressed immediately. Access to healthcare, public transportation, sanitation, waste management, pollution, quality education, electricity, safety of women, access to clean drinking water are the real problems of the world. And it is assumed that the solutions to all these problems are hidden in the Sustainable Development and Sustainable Development Goals. The development of Agenda 2030 was spearheaded by the United Nations, the largest international organization which helps solve the problems that affect all of us. Almost all the states in the world are members of the United Nations. The United Nations adopted a historic resolution committing themselves to the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. This agenda contains 17 Sustainable Development Goals and 169 targets, seeking to build on the Millennium Development Goals that ended in 2015. The Sustainable Development Goals are aimed at balancing economic growth, social development and environment protection. The agenda is driven by the principle of leaving no one behind. It is rooted in universal human rights principles and standards. It is an integrated plan of action structured in 4 main parts. Number 1 is declaration of Agenda 2030. Second one is its implementation. Third one is Sustainable Development Goals and targets. And fourth one is follow-up and review.
Engaging stakeholders is a tremendously important step to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. If we are to succeed in implementing them, everyone must to be on board. Some stakeholder groups might have a very low capacity to engage, they can have only little visibility, and people might simply not be aware of the SDGs and the 2030 agenda. The stakeholder consultations are important input for virtually all the steps because of the need to get stakeholder perspective and participation. SDG 17 emphasizes the multi-stakeholder partnerships through target 17.16 and 17.17.